Coming to you live from the UTPA Fieldhouse in the three-time All-American city of Edinburgh, this is Bronx basketball. Tonight, the Bronx look for their first WAC win of the season when they host the Seattle University Redhawks. Also looking for their first WAC win of the year. The Bronx coming off of an 86-85 double overtime thriller, but a loss to the Idaho Vandals on Thursday. This was quite a quirky game. Consider this. The Bronx trailed 13-2 in the opening 4.5 minutes, but tied the game for the first time on a Jamal Dancer layup with 1:58 left in the first half. Bronx actually took the first lead in the opening 21 seconds of the second, but didn't lead again until the 1:01 mark of the second half. Bronx didn't lead by more than 2 until the second overtime. Went up by as many as 6 before falling half a second before the buzzer. Vandals scored the first point before the opening tip, as they had 1 for 2 from the line on a technical assessed during warm-ups. Bronx also lost the point on a lane violation. That would have otherwise been a good free throw. Turn around those points, and, well, it's a different ball game. Twice there was a 1 for 2 at the line to force an extra session. Glenn Dean went 1 for 2 from the line with 4.4 seconds left in regulation to force overtime. Shaq Hines 1 for 2 from the line with 9.9 left in overtime to force a second session. Jamal Dancer hit a buzzer-beating three-pointer to end the first half, while Javon Farrell had a half-court heave bounce off the rim to end the first overtime. The Vandals won it on a Perrion counter at bank shot with half a second left. His only shot attempt of the game. Played only 6 minutes, second fewest on the team. There were 61 fouls called, the most in a Bronx game this season. The Bronx drew a season-high 31 fouls, while committing 30, their second highest total and highest since the season opener. 4 of the 5 Vandals starters fouled out, while 3 Bronx, 2 starters, fouled out as well. 4 Bronx reached double figures in scoring for the 4th time this year, led by Javon Farrell, who scored a team-high 22, while hitting a career-high 12 free throws, the most by a WAC player this season, and a career-high 14 attempts. Also had a career-high 17 rebounds, tied for the most by a WAC player this season, to have a season-high 7 assists and 2 steals in a career-high 45 minutes. Shaq Boga, 19 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from behind the arc. Shaq Hines, 19 points on 7 of 13 shooting, 7 boards for offensive. Jamal Dancer, season-high with 10 points. First 7 points came in the final 3:10 of the first half. His next basket came with 1:01 left in regulation, giving the Bronx the lead. Also added a free throw with 1:28 left in the second overtime to give the Bronx a 2-possession lead. So all of his points really came up big. Seattle, on the other end, is coming off of an 84-95, check that, an 87-96 loss to New Mexico State. It is a game that looked like a blowout at halftime. It was 48-28 New Mexico State, but Seattle scored a whopping 59 points in the second half to lose by 9. New Mexico State scored another 48. So it shows what Seattle can do with their offense when they get hot. There's certainly some really good scorers on this team. Isaiah Umapig is one of them, averaging over 20 points a game. We'll take a timeout. Coming up on Bronx Pregame's Coach's Corner, I'll chat with Bronx head coach Dan Hipsher. This is Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back to Bronx Pregame. It's Coach's Corner. Jonah Goldberg with Bronx head coach Dan Hipsher. And Coach, what do you say about the double overtime loss to Idaho the other day?
Well, just a tough game. We dug ourselves a hole, fought ourselves back to a lead, and then made a couple mistakes down the stretch that cost us. Missed a couple free throws and had a couple turnovers, but we were depleted and struggled rebounding there at the end, and then made a bad mistake on the last inbounds play. We had a kid get outside the ball, and the ball got driven to the rim, and Shaq Hines rotated, but the kid made a heck of a shot over him.
Amazing that you were even in that position. I mean, down 11 the first time you looked up, and then you didn't have bigger than a 2-point lead at any point until the second overtime.
Yeah, it was. We kept digging holes and fighting back and digging holes and fighting back, and then, we finally get back into it at the end. And same thing at first overtime, we were pretty much in a hole the whole time and ended up in the second overtime and then finally got a lead and couldn't play with that one. So, just got to get better and keep working at it.
Javon Farrell came pretty close to a triple-double.
Yeah, phenomenal. 22, 17, 7. Don't know that I've ever had a guy statistically have those kind of stats and not come out with a victory with it, but we didn't quite get there.
Jamal Dantzler scored season-high tying 10 points, but all of them came at the end of either a half or of an overtime session.
Yeah, just some buckets on the offensive glass and putbacks. He's pretty good around the basket and got a couple drop-offs and a couple offensive rebounds. But again, it's a double-edged sword because you're going to live with him at the free throw line.
And the two-headed Shaq attack paid some pretty strong dividends as well.
Yeah, they both did. Both of them had nice games. Hines did not play as well offensively as he had been lately, but still had nice numbers. And Shaquille Boga did a good job penetrating to the basket and made some big buckets down the stretch for us.
When you only have less than 48 hours to get ready for the next game, what's the preparation like?
Well, whoever has that second scout has got it fully prepared almost when you come out of the game. So, the video's ready, the statistical analysis, a lot of those things are ready. Then it's just me getting focused on that and determining some of our attacks. Quick turnaround, but you know what? They're doing the same thing. So you just have to get prepared for it and get ready to go.
What can you tell us about Seattle?
Potent offensive team, shooting 35% from the three line. They shoot a lot of threes. They've got 3 or 4 guys out there that can really shoot it. Isaiah Umpeg, 20 points a game. His 50 threes made on the year. A great point guard that can score and dish it. He also has 61 assists. So he's the head of the monster. And then they've gotten great play out of Clarence Trent, the transfer from Washington. They just activated a kid, Emerson Murray, transfer from Cal, another great shooter. So really a deep, talented team that has struggled a little bit because they've struggled at times on the defensive end with shot making. And but really, really nice club and monsters in size, 6'11", 6'9", 6'7". All
right, Coach. Thanks a lot and good luck.
All right, thanks, Jonah.
That's Bronx head coach Dan Hipsher. That'll do it for the Coach's Corner. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll have your starting lineups and opening tip. This is Bronx basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the Big Dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. John Goldberg riding with you as we count down to the start of tonight's Western Athletic Conference contest between the UTPA Bronx and the Seattle University Redhawks. Time to give you the starting lineups, and we'll start with the visiting Redhawks. Starting at the point guard position, a 6 foot, 195-pound redshirt junior out of Federal Way, Washington, number 1, Isaiah Umapig. At the shooting guard position, a 6'3", 200-pound redshirt junior out of Vancouver, British Columbia, number 2, Emerson Murray. At small forward, a 6'6", 240-pound redshirt junior out of Tacoma, Washington, number 12, Clarence Trent. The power forward, a 6'9", 245-pound redshirt sophomore out of Conyers, Georgia, number 11, Deshaun Sunderhouse. And at center, a 6'11", 265-pound sophomore out of Manchester, England, number 24, Jack Crook. Head coach of the Redhawks in his 5th season is Cameron Dollar. Assistant coaches are his father, Donald Dollar, Amadou Kunduel, and Darren Talley. The Redhawks enter this game with a record of 8-7. They've lost their last 4 in a row. Redhawks are 2-5 on the road this season. They've lost their last 2 road games, including their lone conference road game. As for those hosts, the UTPA Bronx, they go back to the original starting lineup. The Bronx have used a couple of lineups this year, I think 5, but basically they've had 2 that they've used consistently. 4 players consistently the same, and the center has been switching around. The Bronx go back to what they were doing originally. And here's what they were doing. Starting in the backcourt, at point guard, a 5'11", 170-pound junior out of St. Louis, Missouri, number 5, Shaquille Boga. At shooting guard, a 6'5", 215-pound graduate student out of Woodbridge, Virginia, number 3, Javon Farrell. The small forward, a 6'7", 195-pound sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, number 24, Shaquille Hyde. At power forward, a 6'5", 218-pound junior out of Kansas City, Missouri, number 32, Justin Leathers. And at center, 6'6", 225-pound senior out of Houston, number 25, Josh Cleveland. The head coach of the Bronx in his 1st season is Mr. Dan Hipsher. The associate head coach is his son, Andy Hipsher. And the assistant coaches are Ellen McCroy and Cody Hopkins. The Bronx enter this game with a record of 4-13. And they have lost 9 in a row. 0-2 in WAC play this season. The Bronx 1-5 at home. Bronx in their home whites on the right side of your screen. The Redhawks in the road blacks, they're on the left. Black and red, Bronx green, white, and orange. Josh Cleveland is going to take the opening tip for the Bronx. And it's won by the Bronx. We're underway, moving from right to left across your computer screen. Or if you have one of those fancy Apple TVs, perhaps even your television screen. Jack Boga with the basketball on the right wing. Boga works his way in, stops, pops, bounces around, doesn't fall. Rebound Redhawks. Back we go the other way. Isaiah Umapig running the offense for Seattle. That's over to Emerson Murray. Transfer from Cal. Up top to Clarence Trent. Coach Hipsher wasn't able to say enough about this week, doing various interviews. There's the 3 by Murray. And the Redhawks are on the board. It's 3-0. Just under a minute gone by. Boga Pass to Hines, from one shack to the other. Traveling, it's Seattle ball. So as you may have noticed when we were reading out the coaching staffs, both of these coaching staffs have a father-son duo. Just in the opposite way, father's the head coach, the son's associate head coach at UTPA. The son is the head coach and the father's the assistant coach at Seattle. You wonder sometimes how many father-son duos are there, and you see two in the same game. There's a three from the top for Trent off the back iron. Long rebound out to Boga. Boga. Pass along the baseline. Leathers is his shot deflected. Comes back down into the hands of Sonderhaus. And we turn around. Moving down the court with the Redhawks. A quick three. Doesn't go. Farrell gets the rebound. Farrell races in. Feeds Hines right corner. Right wing Farrell. Lobs it in. Cleveland. Turns around, feeds Hines on the right wing. Top Nikita Boga. Corner Farrell towards the hoop. Puts it up. Doesn't fall, but he got fouled. They're calling it offensive. It's Redhawks ball. Coach Hitcher disagrees. And he lets the officials know as much by screaming out, "What?" 3-0 Redhawks, 2:10 gone by. Umapig, pass over to the right wing, Trent. Lobs it into Crook, he's 6'11", 265. Ball goes out. Seattle ball with 15 on the shot clock. Umapig. Inbounds to Murray. Comes inside. A little floater for Sonderhaus is good. 5-0 Seattle. Boga trying to work his way in. Goes to the top to Leathers. Launches the three. No good. And weak side rebound Sonderhaus. Back we go the other way. Murray. Left to Trent. Lobs it inside. Sonderhaus. 7-0 out of the gate. 3 minutes down in the first. And as Boga comes in, a little touch foul on Umapig. First foul against Seattle. Alex Majewski and Blake Provost off the bench. Shaq Boga and Justin Leathers take a seat. Seattle is bringing in Jarrell Flora, 6'3", 200-pound redshirt junior out of Bremerton, Washington. While Clarence Trent goes to the seat. Seattle gets a little smaller. Majewski, the freshman from Chicago. Provost, the redshirt freshman from Katy.
Personal foul on number 24, Jack Crook, his first team second. Bronx basketball.
Hines inbounds to Cleveland, throws it up, no good. Rebound Sonderhaus. Ball comes up to Murray. Pass to Umapig. Fires it for an effective alley-oop by Sonderhaus. It's 9-0 Seattle. And with 16:35 to play in the first half, Coach Hipsher calls the first time out of this game. Well, to say the least, not the start the Bronx were looking for. Seattle 4 of 6 from the field, the Bronx 0 of 4. Bronx have turned it over twice. Seattle has not turned it over. Majewski inbounds to Provost, and Provost will run the offense for UTPA. Post at the top. Steps to the left. Pass finds Farrell. Farrell trying to work his way in. Can't. Feeds left corner. Provost misses on the three. The rebound picked up by Majewski. Cycles around to Farrell. Looks for Hines. Couldn't get there. Instead, the cutter is Toivonen, who misses on the layup. A rebound, Seattle. Yumapig, right wing, three ball, too strong. Rebound, Seattle. Yumapig. The floater doesn't go. Offensive board. Third chance doesn't go. And on the rebound, a foul. And they're going to call it in the act of trying to put it back. Majewski called for the foul. Free throws when we return. 15:41 to play in the opening half. And the Bronx find themselves down 9-0. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. 15:41 to play in the first. The Bronx down 9-0. Seattle, 6 points from Sonderhaus, 3 from Murray. Bronx holds 6 from the field. First free throw good for Sonderhaus. Leathers 0 for 2. Provost, Toivonen, Cleveland, and Boga all 0 for 1. 11-0 Seattle out of the gate. 15:41 to play in the first. Remember, the Bronx went down 11 early against Idaho. Actually about the same amount of time. Ended up coming back to play a double overtime thriller. So don't touch that dial. This game is far from over. Goes out. Still Bronx ball with 16 on the shot clock.
Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 12, Clarence Trent, replaces number 2, Emerson Murray.
Hines inbounds, Boga. Left baseline, Hines, the jumper doesn't go. And a rebound, Seattle. Yumapig. Bounce to Crook. Lobs in for Sonderhaus. They look for Crook, and it's off the backboard. Here come the Bronx. Boga to the rim. Draws the foul.
Personal foul on number 24, Jack Crook, his second, team's third. In for the Bronx is number 25, Josh Cleveland. And in for the Red Hawks, number 15, Shorey Adenathan,
Murray's back in, as is Shore Adenican. Crook takes a seat. Majewski nails the three. Bronx are on the board. 11-3, 14 and a half minutes to play in the first. Murray up top to Flora. Now to Umapig. Ball comes to Trent. Right corner. There's the three, and it's good for Flora. And it's 14-3 Redhawks. Boga. Pass right wing Cleveland. This is the baseline Hines. Hines underneath, puts it up, no good. Rebound pulled in by Seattle. Umapig to the right wing, Murray. Traveling, Bronx ball. Well, Seattle's picked up right where they left off. They scored 59 points in the second half against New Mexico State on Thursday. That's a good game for some teams. And they're continuing to score in bunches early on here. 6.5 minutes gone by. Bronx down 11. That's Hurley Johnson spinning to the lane, throws it up, off the window and in, plus a foul.
Personal foul is on number 15, Sheree Adenican. His first, team's fourth. Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 33, Louise Bedart. Replaces number 2, Emerson Burton. At the line for the Bronx, number 30.
So Bronx back within single figures. Johnson goes to the line, off the back iron, and a rebound Seattle. It's coming the other way.
Offensive foul is on number 15, Sheree Adenican.
Offensive foul on Adenican.
Team's fifth. In for the Bronx is number 44, Christian Hildebrand.
Christian Hildebrand in for UTPA, so it's Hildebrand, Cleveland, Johnson, Boga, Majewski. Boga sends it into Cleveland, left corner Hildebrand, left wing Boga. Up top, there's Johnson for three, no good. Rebound defensive to Umapig. Bedart. Puts the ball on the right wing. Fires it inside, and that's off the window and in for Trent. It's hard to match up with Trent. He is a force inside. He's thick. 6'6", but 240. Body frame reminds me of Jeff Adrian, played for UConn a few years back. Ended up seeing some time in the NBA also. Ball goes out of bounds, Red Hawks ball. Javon Farrell back in, Hurley Johnson takes the seat. Boga, Farrell, Hildebrand, Majewski, Cleveland, the 5 for UTPA. Bedart, bounce to Trent. It's the mid-range jumper, and it's 18-5 Seattle. Under 12 minutes to play in the first. Farrell, top of the key, Hildebrand. Farrell along the baseline, tries to jump it off for Cleveland. Cleveland gets fouled. Free throws when we return. 11:41 to play in the first half, and the Bronx find themselves down 18-5. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
We'll go back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. 11:41 to play. It's 18-5. Make it 18-6. Javon Farrell. It's the first free throw. Farrell is 73% free throw shooter this season. It's 18-7. Bronx get the turnover, and Farrell gets the layup. 18-9, and Seattle wants a timeout. So right off in the media, the Bronx did a couple of free throws, steal away the impounds, turn it into a layup. The Bronx trying to pull closer. We're down 11-0 out of the gate. The most they've trailed by, but suddenly within 9. And Seattle just wants to stop them where they are. Simple as that. Full court press again. This time Seattle breaks through. A dump back. Murray. Pass left wing to Trent. Side Sonderhaus. Goes out to the right wing, Murray. Up top to Umapig. Umapig works his way in, throws it up. No good, but they're going to call a blocking foul. Bronx wanted an offensive foul.
Personal foul is on number 25, Josh Cleveland. His first team's
Josh Cleveland called for his first foul. That's 3 on the Bronx. Interestingly enough, Seattle already with 6. Umapig, an 81% free throw shooter, is true on the first. Hurley Johnson in. Christian Hildebrand takes a seat. Second shot good. 20-9 Seattle. Cook replaces Trent for Seattle. Red Hawks get a little taller. Boga to the right wing, Johnson. Top to Farrell. Hines on the right wing. Hines moves to the top, feeds Johnson on the wing. Sends it inside Cleveland. Right elbow leaner doesn't go. Rebound Sonderhaus. Oh, he has been a thorn in the Bronx side. Sonderhaus, 8.6 boards. UTPA running the offense. UTPA dumps it off to Crook at the top, comes back to UTPA. All down low, stolen by Boga. Back we go the other way. To Hines. Cuts to the lane, tries to dunk it, and can't get it in, falls to the ground. Here comes Seattle. Bronx get back though, 5-on-5, and UTPA dribbles it off his foot and rolls away, and saved by Bedart. Comes back to UTPA. Dumps it off at the top, Crook a long 2 off the back iron. Cleveland rips down the board. Back we go the other way. Johnson, in front of the Seattle bench. Left wing Farrell. Farrell, fancy dribbling to beat his defender. Left corner comes to Hines. Back to left corner, Farrell now. And a foul. That's already 7 on Seattle, 1-1 coming up for the Bronx.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 32, Justin Levens, replaces number 25, Josh Cleveland. At the line, number 3, Javon Farrell.
Farrell hits the first, he'll get another. Farrell 3 for 3 from the line now.
Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 5, Devon Pickett Jr. replaces number 1, Isaiah Umape.
UTPA takes the seat. Devon Pickett Jr. is in for Seattle. Second shot good. Bronx with a 9, 20-11. Touch foul. Murray was trying to bring it up, and Johnson, it's called for a hand check. Pickett will run the offense. Trent. Outside Murray. Lobs in for Sonderhaus, who puts it over Hines and in. It's 22-11 Seattle. 9 minutes to go in the first. Hines, left wing Johnson. Right wing Boga, the right corner Hines. Feeds Boga. Top to Farrell. Left corner Johnson, trolls the baseline, throws it up, doesn't go. Rebounds tipped around and grabbed by Seattle. And Pickett will bring the ball up the court. Murray. Hops, skips, and jumps into the lane. Misses on the shot. The rebound goes out of bounds. And it's Red Hawks ball with 7 on the shot clock. It bounds out to Crook. Crook at the top for 3 at the buzzer, and actually that was Pickett. Either way, it's a miss. Rebound Bronx. Farrell hops from the foul line, throws it up, doesn't go. Rebound loose, picked up by the Bronx. Hines gets fouled, and Hines is headed to the line when we return. 7:54 to play in the first, and the Bronx down 22-11. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself. creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales Event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales Event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. 7:54 to play. First half. Bronx down 22-11, but Jack Hines at the line. He's shooting two. Hines' first attempts at the line today, and the first one doesn't go. Hines 50% from the line this year, now a tick under. Second shot off the back iron, and it falls in. 22-12, Bronx within 10. Pickett. Left wing Umapig. Back to Pickett. Right wing Umapig. Works his way in. Kicks it out to Saunderhouse. Right elbow leaner is short. An air ball out of bounds. It's Bronx ball. Bronx can get back under 10 here. Get within 3 possessions if they hit a basket. Hines with the ball along the left wing, up top to Boga. Lob for Farrell. It hits off his fingers and is stolen by Pickett. Here come the Redhawks. Over to Umapig. Down near center court. On the top of the key, Pickett. Right wing Umapig comes down low. A crook. Whistle, a travel. It's Bronx ball. Boga. Johnson. Right corner Hines, out to Johnson on the right wing. Lobs in for Farrell. Comes down low, the layup. Good, and the foul. Oh, it's goaltending. So Hines get the basket to go in. 22-14. 6:13 to play. Bronx within 22-14. Seattle calls the timeout. That is already the second 30-second timeout they've used. Bronx within 8. Overall, both teams with 17 shots. Seattle has made 8. Bronx has made 4. Bronx, though, since going down 18-5, they were down 13, have outscored Seattle 9-4. So they're taking little bites and slowly but surely working their way back into the game. Full court pressure employed by the Bronx. It's already forced one turnover and led to a basket. Murray feeds UTPA. UTPA at the top. Left wing Crook. It's inside, now outside. Murray right wing into the lane. Throws underneath. It's tipped around. Grabbed by Johnson. Back we go the other way with the Bronx in white. Bronx can make it a 2-possession game with the basket here. Boga for 3. Off the rim. Rebound Seattle. UTPA. Crook gets it down low, misses. The rebound by Sonderhaus doesn't go. Now the rebound out of bounds off of Farrell, who was trying to save it, so it'll remain Red Hawks ball.
Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 15, Sheree Adenican. Replaces number 24, Jack Crook.
And then again is in. Crook takes a seat for Seattle.
Personal foul is on number 5, Shaquille Boga.
They're calling a foul on Boga, his first 5 on the Bronx. Murray, so back to UTPA. Left wing Murray, 20 on the shot clock, 4:56 game clock. UTPA, right corner Murray. It's into Sonderhaus. Left wing, there's a 3 on the way. It doesn't fall for Trent. Rebound, Johnson. As he gets past Sonderhaus. Johnson racing up the court. Johnson lays it up, doesn't go. And the rebound, UTPA, who will slow it down. UTPA works his way in, throws it up. Leathers tried to block it, and they're going to say he got more flesh than ball, and that's a foul. His first, 6th on the Bronx. And 2 shots coming up for UTPA. UTPA already 2 for 2 from the line today. And he gets on the first.
In for the Red Hawks is number 35, Joel Flora. And in for the Bronx, number 35, Alex Majewski. Go, Alex! Come offense! Also in for the Red Hawks, number 24, Jack Crook.
Majewski in for the Bronx, Crook in for Seattle. Both shots good. It's 24-14. Boga. Leathers with 4 minutes to go in the first. Bounce right wing Boga. Boga trying to work his way in. Throws it up as he gets knocked to the ground. Doesn't go, but he got fouled. So Boga will be at the line, shooting 2 when we return. 3:49 to play in the first. Bronx down 24-14. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx Country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
That's still one of my favorite promotions, the bongo drums camp. Everybody loves playing the bongo drums. Be honest, when you were in elementary school and they told you to grab an instrument, what did you run towards? If you say anything but the bongo drums, you're lying. Just throwing it out there. 3:49 to play in the first. Bronx down 24-14. Shaq Boga. This is the first of 2 free throw attempts.
Substitution for the Bronx. Number 4, Jamal Dantzler replaces number 35, Alex Majewski.
Jamal Dantzler and Alex Majewski out. Bronx within 9 after the good make. Miss. A rebound, Toivonen. Boga. Ball comes underneath, Toivonen. Can't hang on, goes out of bounds, and Seattle ball. The Bronx have only made 4 baskets in this game. 16 and a half minutes in. Full court pressure for the Bronx. Dantzler and Hines force the double, and that gets a long pass up. And a travel, it's Bronx ball. Good defense, UTPA.
Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 12, Clarence Trent, replaces number 35, Jarrell Flora.
Dantzler to Hines along the baseline. Right wing Farrell. Go off to Dantzler. Dantzler throws it up and in. Jamal Dantzler hits the teardrop. The Bronx are within 7. It's 24-17. Two and a half minutes to go. Good in the foul.
Count the basket. Basket made by number 11, Deshaun Ciderhouse. Foul is on number 3, Javon Farrell, his second team's serve.
Free throw not good. Rebound Bronx. Boga. Right wing Hines. Top to Leathers. Left wing Boga works his way in. And gets fouled. Trying to go up with a shot. Or no, they're just going to say he lost it out of bounds. I guess it was all ball. Still Bronx ball with 19 on the shot clock. Inbounds, rolls out. Boga now has it. Leathers. Dantzler. His pass intercepted. Here come the Red Hawks. 4-on-1. Alley-oop. Emerson Murray. Dantzler, Hines, Boga, Leathers, Boga to the basket. Underneath, tries to kick it out. Ball's taken away by Seattle with 1.5 minutes to go. Yuma Pig pulls up for 3. Doesn't go. Hines the rebound. It over to Boga. Swing Farrell. Up the key Leathers. Comes inside, loses the ball as he creates content.
Out of bounds. It remains Bronx.
Say out of bounds and Bronx ball. 1:05 left in the half. Dantzler throws it out. It was tipped by Seattle on the way out. So it's still Bronx ball. Hines. Dantzler. Travels. Seattle ball, 57.9 ticks the clock remaining in the half.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 44, Christian Hildebrand enters the game.
Christian Hildebrand in for the Bronx, so it's Boga, Farrell, Hines, Hildebrand, Leathers. Dantzler took a seat. Flora comes to Murray on the right wing. Lob comes to the left corner, and the touch pass goes out of bounds. It remains Seattle ball, 38.5 on the clock, 16 shot clock. Yuma Pig, ball cycles to the left corner. V-Dart beats his defender. Hits the 3, or rather the 2. It's 30-17, shot clock off. 10 seconds left. Boga. Left wing, Hildebrand for 3. Too long. Air ball missed the rim. Seattle the board, throw it up and miss. And we go into the half with the Bronx down 30-17. We'll take a timeout. Coming up on the halftime report. Let's take a look at your first half stats, and we'll show you a clip from this week's edition of Bronc Country. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Rolito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales Event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales Event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
We understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. The score at the half is 30-17 in favor of Seattle. We look over some of the first half numbers. We'll start with visiting Seattle. Leading all scorers with 12 points is Sean Sonderhaus on 5 of 7 shooting. 2 of 3 from the line with a game-high 8 rebounds and a block as well. 5 points for Emerson Murray, 2 assists and a steal. 4 points each, Clarence Trent and Isaiah Umapig, who each also have 3 assists. 3 points for Jarrell Flora and 2 for Louise Bedart. The Redhawks, 11 of 25 from the field, that's 44%. 2 of 9 from behind the arc and 6 of 7 from the line. 20 rebounds, 5 offensive, compared to 11 and 2 by the Bronx. Bronx led in scoring by Javon Farrell, who has 6 points on 1 of 2 shooting, 4 of 4 from the line, 2 assists and a board. 3 points, 3 rebounds, Shaq Hines. 3 points, Alex Majewski. 2 points each, Hurley Johnson and Jamal Dantzler. 1 point, Shaq Boga. 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. Bronx are 5 of 21 from the field. That's 24%. 1 of 6 from behind the arc, 6 of 9 from the line. Points in the paint, 10-6 in favor of Seattle. Off turnovers, 11-8 in favor of UTPA. Second chance points, 2-1 in favor of Seattle. Nothing on the fast break. 7 bench points for the Bronx, 5 for the Redhawks. No lead changes, no ties. We'll give you all these numbers, but the only ones that matter, 30-17, Seattle leads UTPA at the half. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, you're going to get treated to a clip from this week's edition of Bronc Country. Bronc Country, the Bronx regionally televised show. It airs every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel, Fridays at 11 a.m. on Comcast Sportsnet Houston, and throughout the week on McAllen Cable Network, FAR Television, and 956sports.com. It's also up on the Bronx YouTube channel. This is Bronx Basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
It's become an annual tradition for UTPA athletics on South Padre Island. Every year, members of our community and others descend on South Padre Island for the Bronx Athletic International Tournament, or BAIT, a bay fishing tournament with over $10,000 in cash prizes and a raffle to win a $35,000 boat. It's one of our key events every year, and here's why.
Hello, I'm Chris King, Director of Athletics at the University of Texas Pan American. The purpose of Bronx Athletics is to enhance the educational mission of the institution and to provide student athletes with the opportunity to succeed academically while competing athletically at the NCAA Division I level and representing UTPA on a national stage. Our student athletes cannot reach their educational or athletic goals without the support of individuals who believe strongly in our vision of excellence. For the 7th year in a row, UTPA Athletics has hosted a major fishing tournament, the Bronx Athletic International Tournament, with all proceeds directly benefiting athletic scholarships at UTPA. We are grateful for all those individuals whose generosity and hard work made this year's BAIT the best ever, and it is our pleasure to relate how this event has a tremendous impact on the educational mission of UTPA Athletics.
BAIT has grown to not only become the primary annual fundraising event for the University of Texas Pan American Athletics, but also a highly visible event that has become a fixture on the local outdoor calendar. On April 13, 2013, over 200 participants, sponsors, volunteers, and UTPA staff members gathered at Louis' backyard on South Padre Island to make BAIT a huge success in support of athletic scholarships at UTPA. Over 35 boats hit the water this day to compete for over $11,500 in cash prizes for the largest redfish, trout, and flounder caught in the lower Laguna Madre. Additionally, the BAIT Advisory Board conducted a raffle to award a brand new 18-foot shallow sport boat to a lucky winner. 334 tickets were sold at $100 each during the raffle. UTPA Athletics is grateful for the support of several industry leaders whose sponsorships contributed to make BAIT a success in 2013. Champion-level sponsor included Skanska. Elite-level sponsors were Walmart and Enriquez Enterprises. Prime sponsor, Rio Health Medical and Shallow Sport Boats. And event sponsor, The Sportsman. Through the support of sponsors, boat entry fees, and raffle proceeds, the 2013 BAIT event raised proceeds of $45,000 to benefit athletic scholarships at UTPA. This amount is the highest ever for the event and a testament to the hard work and generosity of many individuals and the importance of supporting opportunities for higher education for UTPA student athletes. In 2013, numerous leaders throughout the community volunteered their time to help make BAIT a success. UTPA Athletics appreciates the enthusiastic efforts of the 2013 BAIT Advisory Board, whose members included Bill Ellis, Felo Guerra, Andrew Herring, Lisa Helly, Wes Hudson, Chris King, Joe Lindemann, Skipper Mock, Carol Rausch, Mario Requeñez, Ed Rivera, Steve Rodriguez, Bud Rowland, Paul Trevino, Karen Watt, and Ricky Vaughn.
I've been fishing this tournament now for, I think, 5 consecutive years, and it seems like every year it just gets more exciting, and the benefits from this tournament seem to be growing every year that we do it. Unlike a golf tournament where you have to have some kind of skill, this tournament is open to everyone. I mean, family members, loved ones, anyone that wants to just get out there and put a bait on the hook and throw it out. You know, it's open to everyone, and everyone can go out there and have fun. And while you're having fun, you're raising money for scholarships for athletes that go to University of Texas Pan American.
There's a lot of great sportsmanship out there. I mean, you see all the people coming together for a great cause, and you know, I'd like to continue to be involved in it for years to come. And I invite faculty and staff to also join in on this particular fundraiser, because it's great for student athletes here at UTPA.
In the last 3 years, this tournament has grown immensely. You know, and it's a lot of it, I think, has to do with the fact that the foundation has supported this event. You know, it's gotten a much broader reach in the valley, in the business community within the Rio Grande Valley. I believe it's the foundation that has added that extra dimension to growing the tournament to where it is today, and I can only see it growing even more.
The benefits of bait go beyond the enjoyment of a fishing tournament, but instead have an impact on UTPA athletics that is vibrantly seen throughout the entire year. Currently, UTPA Athletics awards approximately $1.2 million in athletic scholarships that aid over 150 student athletes annually. Of this, over a quarter of these students come from the Rio Grande Valley, and over 2/3 are Texas natives. As they pursue their educational degrees and compete athletically, these outstanding young people proudly represent their university on both a regional and national level. Over the years, thousands of Bronx student athletes have been successful in the classroom and on the competitive fields and courts in preparation to giving back to their communities as productive citizens and community leaders.
As Director of Athletics at UTPA, I am proud of how our Bronx student athletes represent our institution and our community. It is a privilege to support their efforts in both the classroom and on the competition fields and courts. BAIT has become a cornerstone in our annual fundraising efforts to provide educational opportunities for our student athletes and field competitive sports programs. I am thrilled that the 2013 BAIT was such an outstanding success, and I'm appreciative of all those individuals that contributed to raise even more funds this year in support of our Bronx student athletes. I hope everyone will actively follow the bright future that this event provides for Bronx Athletics, UTPA, and the Rio Grande Valley.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
This commercial brought to you by Lax Furniture, an official sponsor of the University of Texas Pan American Intercollegiate Athletics.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. Start of the second half. It's 30-17 in favor of Seattle. Switch sides of the court. Seattle moving right to left. The Bronx moving left to right. LJ McIntosh starts the second half for the Bronx, instead of either Cleveland or Toivonen. The Bronx going a little smaller. Offensive interference. Bronx ball. So either Leathers or Hines would play the 5. Presumably Leathers if Hines would slide to the 4, and then Farrell the 3, McIntosh the 2, Boga the 1. McIntosh tries the quick 3 from the corner, doesn't go, and a rebound for Seattle. Seattle scored the first 11 points of the game, but since then it's been a 2-point game, make it a 5-point game. Trent buries a 3. Bronx just need to go on a run of their own to negate Seattle's early run. Hines up top to McIntosh. Right wing Hines. Hines works his way in, passes it out to McIntosh, now out to Boga, left wing for 3. Off the back iron. Rebound Seattle. Crook misses, gets his own rebound. Left wing, UTPA is alone and nails the 3. Back-to-back 3s for Seattle to open up half number 2. Boga has to work his way to the hoop. It's out to McIntosh. Hand off Boga. Left wing Hines. Out to Leathers, up top to Boga. Right corner McIntosh. Right wing Boga, left wing Farrell for 3. No good. Rebound Hines. Gets in the lane. And gets fouled. And they confer and end up calling a jump ball instead, which is what the Seattle coaching staff wanted. Possession arrow favors the Bronx with 33 on the shot clock. Hines beats Farrell in the lane, throws it up, no good, but a foul. Javon Farrell hits the first free throw. 36-18. Second shot rattles home. 36-19. Ron's going to play some full court press. Bogan, McIntosh back there. Farrell at midcourt. 5 seconds gone. And they're across the timeline. UTPA, who Murray comes inside. The floater for Sonderhaus. Doesn't go, and then Sonderhaus commits a foul. Bronx ball. Boga to Hines at the top. Haven't seen him shoot a 3 in a while after he performed really well from there. It was against Duquesne. Foul, and the Bronx will inbound, stage left to the basket. Farrell, long lob out to Boga right in front of us. McIntosh on the left wing. Along the baseline, Farrell gets partially blocked but holds on. Now he has his pocket picked. Here comes Seattle. There's a push of Boga. I'll call the defensive foul on Boga. Ball cycles around to the right corner. It's UTPA. Now the top, there's a three for Trent that doesn't go in. And rebound Bronx. Farrell throws it into the right corner. McIntosh airballs the three. And a rebound Seattle. 16:30 to go. Bronx down 36-19. Lob comes to Crook, now the right corner, UTPA. Turnaround jumper off the back iron, but a foul. Two shots going up for Sonderhaus after Leather's second foul. It's two on the Bronx.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 30, Hurley Johnson, replaces number 2, LJ McIntosh. And substitution for the Red Hawks, number 35, Jarrell Ward, replaces number 12, Ernest Trey.
Second shot is good, 38-19. Boga, left wing Leathers. Right wing Boga for three. Doesn't go. On the rebound, a foul. Bronx 0-4 from behind the arc in this half. Actually 0 for 5, 1 for 11 in the game, and we're up against immediate timeout. 15:58 to play. It's 38-19 in favor of Seattle. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you with 15:50 to go. The Bronx down 38-19. Bronx tried a little bit of a different strategy coming into the start of the second half, throwing up a lot of threes. 0-5 from behind the arc in this half, 0-6 total. Rebound, here come the Bronx. Farrell loses the handle on it, able to get it out to Johnson. Farrell, right wing Hines, left wing Leathers, comes in, throws it up, no good, but a foul.
Personal foul is on number 2, Emerson Murray. His 4th, team's 4th. At the line for the Bronx is number 32, Justin Leathers.
So Leathers goes to the line for the first time today. An 89% free throw shooter, 32 for 36 this year. That one's off the front back iron, rather. Louise Bedard in. He replaces Emerson Murray for Seattle. Their second shot doesn't go. Hines the rebound. Good on the foul! Jack Hines gets the Bronx on the board. Now is a chance for a three-point play. Hines 1 of 2 from the line today.
Third personal on Crook. At the line is Shaquille Hines.
Hines knocks down the free throw. The Bronx within 16. 15 minutes to go. And Umapig misses off the bottom of the iron. Rebound Bronx. Farrell races in, throws it up, doesn't fall. Hines tips it in. Shaquille Hines gets the Bronx within 38-24. And Seattle responds on the other end. Hines for 3. Doesn't go. Johnson the board. Tries to pass to Farrell. It's knocked out of bounds by Flora. It remains Bronx basketball.
Substitution for the Red Hawks, number 15, Sheree Adenican. Replaces number 11, Deshaun Sunderhouse. And number 12, Clarence Trent.
Sheree Adenican replaces Sonderhaus. Crook takes a seat as well. Trent is back in. Well, a series of loose balls, and it stays with Seattle. Umapig wide open. Misses on the 3, gets his own rebound. Has trouble with the layup. He went up and down. And it gets to go to the line for free throws.
His second, team's 4th. At the line is number 1, Isaiah.
Off the front iron. Umapig's first miss from the line today. Say this, Bronx doing a nice job on Umapig. He's got 7 points, 4 from the line. He's 1 for 10 from the field. 1 of 5 from behind the arc. Rare for a 20-point scorer. I mean, defense hasn't really been the problem. It's not like Seattle is scoring at the ridiculous rate. Bronx just haven't been able to score. I mean, they're shooting 23%. Seattle's only shooting 39%. Provost, Johnson, left corner, Farrell for 3. Got it! Von Farrell from downtown. Let's see if that's the spark that gets the Bronx going. 41-26. 13 and a half minutes to play. I guess it was a 2. His foot must have been on the line. There's the fall away by Umapig. Doesn't go. Rebound tipped around. Provost has it. Here come the Bronx. Finds his behind the defense. They go to Majewski, left corner for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound grab by Sonderhaus. (43-26). Here comes Seattle. 12 minutes to go. Missed by Trent. On an offensive rebound. 11:40 to go. Bronx ball when we return. 11:31 to play. Bronx down 43-26. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. And a quick turnover with 11:15 to go, and the Bronx down 43-26. Score from Seattle. Bronx women's basketball fell 84-62. There's the hook shot. Provost feeds Farrell right wing. Lobs in for Hines along the baseline. Hines spins, throws it up, doesn't go. Rebound Redhawks. UTPA across the timeline. Goes to the right wing. Cycles around at the top, comes in, turns around, stops. Feeds inside to Sonderhaus, who hits the basket. It's 45-26. And check on Bedart. Foul number 6 on Seattle. Bronx basketball. Provost calls out the play. Pass to Majewski. Majewski picks up his dribble, gets it off to Johnson. Left wing Majewski. Sends it into Hines, now to the left corner, Farrell. Along the baseline, Hines throws it up, no good. Rebound Sonderhaus. Justin Leathers getting ready to check back in. UTPA, alley-oop. And Denican. And Seattle is their largest lead of the game at 21 points. Johnson, good in the foul. Leathers in, Majewski takes a seat.
Substitution for the Bronx, number 32, Justin Leathers replaces number 35, Alex Majewski.
And sure, Adenican just fouled out of the game. Wow. You know what? So early in the game, I wasn't monitoring the fouls. You know, I know 31 minutes have passed, but you know what else? Do you know Murray's got 4 fouls? Huh. Adenican finishes with 2 points on that alley-oop moments ago. Also had a rebound. Miss on the free throw. Rebound by Seattle. Flora on UTPA. Corner Bedart. Right wing Flora up top to UTPA. The Crook. Left corner UTPA. And a push.
Personal foul is on number 32, Justin Leathers, his third, team's fifth.
Ball down low, bank shot, Sonderhaus. 49-28. Provost, right wing, Leathers for a long 2. Doesn't go. Rebound Redhawks. Bedart, out to UTPA. Crook. Over to Sonderhaus. To the lane, down low. Crook misses. Rebound thrown back in. Sonderhaus having himself a ball game. That's 20 for Sonderhaus. 8 of 11 shooting. Johnson got the worst of that. And he gets called for the foul, his third, and we're up against immediate timeout. 7:38 to play, Bronx down 51-28. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Great job, everybody, on a British version of the Kiss Cam.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. 7:38 to play. It's 51-28 Seattle. The on-court entertainment has been great as always. During the last two timeouts, we've had our all-tune and move shootout. Miss on a three. Rebound Cleveland. So they do it one timeout. You get 30 seconds, two people shoot as many free throws as they can, and the winner wins a free oil change from All-Tune and Lube. Shaq Boga buries the three, 51-31. So they did it at the last timeout, the one before the last one, and both competitors hit the same number of free throws. So they had to bring them back out on the court at this timeout, gave them 10 seconds. Well, again, they were still tied. I don't remember how many they hit the first time out. This one, in 10 seconds, they each hit 5 free throws, and then they give them 5 seconds. And finally, somebody won. The person to my right hit 4 more free throws in 5 seconds to win that free oil change from All-Tune and Lube over on Pecan. In between Second and McCall. That was some good fun. Then we were just barely able to squeeze in a kiss cam before getting back to action. 6:32 to play, 51-31. And a one-on-one coming up for UMAPIG. First one's good, he'll get another.
Substitutions for the Red Hawks. Number 12, Clarence Trent, and number 2, Anderson Murray, enter the game.
Second shot no good, but an offensive board. Crook. Fouled. And now Crook's going on the line. Active shooting, so that should be 2. 8 fouls on the Bronx. Boga has 3. First free throw is good. Second shot doesn't go. This time the rebound to the Bronx. That's Hines. Right corner, Johnson. Jab step, gives to Farrell. Johnson, right corner, NBA three. No good. Rebound Seattle. UTPA. 55-31. Johnson lobs it into Hines. Turnaround jumper, rolls off the rim. Rebound Seattle. Foul on Justin Leathers. That's 4 on Leathers. 9 on the Bronx. Isaiah UTPA goes to the line. Hits on the first. And the second. UTPA takes a seat. Jarrell Flora is back in. Leathers, Johnson, lob for Hines, bounce pass. Leathers gets smacked in the face. That's a foul. Leathers will be headed to the line. One more. It's good. 2 for 2 for Justin Leathers. It's 57-33. Crook has the basketball, foul line. It's the fall away from the baseline. Rebound, offensive. Bedard, 4:10 to go. 57-33 Seattle. Murray. Comes inside, throws it up, and it's a travel. Bronx ball when we return. 3:56 to play. Bronx down 57-33. You're watching Bronx basketball.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Welcome back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Sean Goldberg riding with you. 3:56 to play, and the Bronx down 57-33. And a foul.
Justin!
Justin Leathers hits the first. And the second. One more coming. And the third. 57-36. Shot clock didn't restart. So they'll go the clock and fix that. Three and a half minutes to play. The Bronx down 21. Miss on the layup. Goes out of bounds.
Turnover is Bronx basketball.
Johnson. Hines fouled. Jack Crook just fouled out for Seattle. Crook finishes with 10 rebounds, no points. Hines to the line, hits the first. Misses on the second. Ball underneath, layup good. Flora, 59-37. Johnson. Hines. Stolen. And here comes Seattle. .210 to go. Provost. Up top to Johnson for three. No good. Rebound pulled out by Sonderhaus. Bank shot, good for Sonderhaus. He's got 22. And it's 61-37. Minute and a half left. Seattle in a 2-3 zone. Farrell, turnaround jumper, goes in. And now a steal on the inbounds. Farrell feeds Johnson underneath, hits the layup. 61-41. Seattle decides to use a 30-second timeout with 1:09 to go. I think part of that is they were looking to make 3 substitutions. Sometimes you speed up your timeout when you're just looking to make subs. You know what? That's our first timeout called of the second half. That means it's immediate timeout. So, well, the teams aren't sitting down. It looked like the refs signaled as much. I guess we'll step aside.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Raulito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
Back out to the UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you. 1:09 to go. Seattle makes a handful of substitutions. Let's see. We'll figure out who's out there. I see Murray still out there. Emmanuel Chebagui is out there. William Powell is in the game. David Trimble is in. Deshaun Sonderhouse is still out there. Bronx Provost, Farrell, Hines, Johnson, Majewski. And Farrell knocks it in. 61-43. Well, Farrell picking up some late points in this game. 6 in the last, 30 seconds, a minute? A 3 by Murray. 64-43. Shot clock's off. Johnson for 3, right wing, and he hits it. 64-46, so the Bronx do get it under 20. I'll go full court press, but 20 seconds left. Seattle will be able to hold on to the ball if they're able to get it across the timeline. Provost knocks it away. Seattle just does get it over. This game is over. This one belongs to the Red Hawks, a 64-46 victory. For the Seattle University Red Hawks over the UTPA Bronx. Well, we'll step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll look at the final stats, and then we're expected to be joined by Bronx Associate Head Coach Andy Hipsher. You're watching Bronx Basketball.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Madness is calling. The 2014 WAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament. March 12th through the 15th at Orleans Arena in Las Vegas. 16 teams battle through the brackets on their way to the big dance. Be there to see who will go home the big winner.
Ticket packages on sale now at UTPABronx.com.
Brave and bold, silver and gold.
We're on a mission. Aggie up.
Bronx country just got a whole lot bigger.
Mighty Wolverines of UVU.
Join the herd. Lopes up.
Bold moves, big season, grew up.
We are the new gold standard.
We will be champions.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
Welcome back out to UTPA Fieldhouse. Jonah Goldberg riding with you on Bronx postgame, where the Bronx fall to Seattle U 64-46. We take a look at some of the final numbers, and we'll start with visiting Seattle. Leading all scorers with 22 points, Deshaun Sonderhaus. A 9 of 12 shooting, 4 of 5 from the line, 13 rebounds, 4 offensive, 3 assists, and 2 blocks. 16 points, Isaiah Umapig. 9 of 12 from the line, 6 boards, 7 assists. Everybody else in single figures. 8 points for Emerson Murray. 7 points, Clarence Trent with 3 assists, 2 blocks, and 3 steals. 7 points for Jarrell Flora, and 2 points each, Shora Adenikin and Louise Beadart. The Red Hawks were 23 of 52 from the field, that's 44%. 5 of 16 from behind the arc, 31%, and 13 for 17 from the line, 77%. 43 rebounds, 14 offensive, compared to 24 and 6 by UTPA. The Bronx led in scoring by Javon Farrell. He scored 14 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 6 of 6 from the line, 3 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Everybody else in single figures. Shaq Hines, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Hurley Johnson, 9 points, 2 boards, 2 assists, and a steal. 5 points for Justin Leathers, 4 for Shaq Boga, who also had 4 steals, 2 helpers, 2 boards, and 2 points for Jamal Dantzler. Alex Majewski also, shouldn't miss him, he had 3. The Bronx, 14 of 46 from the field, that's 30%. 3 of 19 from behind the arc, 16%. 15 of 22 from the line, 68%. Points in the paint, Seattle 26, the Bronx 16. Off of turnovers, the Bronx 21, Seattle 9. Second chance points, 9-5 in favor of Seattle. On the fast breaks, 2-0 in favor of Seattle. Off the bench, the Bronx 14, Seattle 11. Give you all these numbers, but the only ones that matter, 64-46, Seattle beats UTPA. We'll take a time out. Coming up on Bronx Postgame, we hope to be joined by Bronx Associate Head Coach Andy Hipsher. You're watching Bronx Basketball.
Here, we understand how a team is the result of being part of something larger than yourself, creating a better outcome and a better tomorrow. Doctors Hospital Renaissance is proud to support the University of Texas Pan American Bronx.
Dr. Pena, does LASIK surgery work?
LASIK surgery is America's most frequently performed elective procedure. In fact, I've helped thousands of patients see better.
Dr. Pena.
Call me Raulito.
Thousands and thousands. Raulito, are you sure?
Is that thing on?
Yes.
Follow me. I had to put him somewhere. It's a big project.
That's a lot of successful operations. Call Dr. Rolito Pena at 661-UC.
The phone keeps ringing. Gotta make room.
It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC. Come in today and claim your Red Tax cash on just about all of our Buick and GMC inventory. It's the Red Tax Sales event at South Texas Buick GMC.
Not the biggest, just the best.
Back we are at the UTPA Fieldhouse, where the Bronx fall to Seattle Redhawks 64-46. I don't think we're going to be joined by either of the Coach Hipshers tonight, so we'll wrap it up. Seattle improves to 9-7, 1-2 in WAC play. The Bronx fall to 4-14, 0-3 in WAC play. The Bronx are back in action on Thursday, about to kick off a 3-game road swing when they visit Kansas City. It's a 7 o'clock start. We'll have broadcast and live stats information up on our website, utpabronx.com. That trip will also take them to Chicago State and then New Mexico State before the Bronx come back home on January 30th when they face off against Utah Valley. Well, that'll do it for us from the UTPA Fieldhouse. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. It's been a presentation of Bronx Basketball. For more information, you can log on to utpabronx.com. If you'd ever like to reach us, send an email. Our contact information is up on the website under Inside Athletics. Click on Staff Directory. But for now, for Jim Bob Sides in the control room and the entire camera crew, This is Jonah Goldberg saying goodnight from the UTPA Fieldhouse. Bronx Fall, 64-46.